And in what could be the final news conference of the year here at Queen's Park, the NDP took to calling out the Ford government for wasting taxpayers' dollars by cancelling 2 wind farm turbine projects just as they were nearing completion. The NDP say it could cost close to $500 million.
Doug Ford needs to come clean about how much his destruction of wind farms is costing the people of Ontario.
First, the government started the teardown of the White Pines wind farm project in Prince Edward County. Then, earlier this month, it announced it was scrubbing the Nation Rise wind farm near Ottawa, which has now launched a court challenge against the decision.
If you look at the Ford record so far, $231 million for White Pines and cancellation of a number of other renewable energy projects. You add on another $200 million plus. We're starting to get in the range of $500 million.
When the Minister of the Environment announced the cancellation of Nation Rise wind farm, he said it was because the project is likely to cause serious and irreversible harm to bat populations.
Considering that this is the government that gutted the Endangered Species Act very recently, I'm incredibly skeptical that the bats are truly the priority of this minister.
To throw further cold water on the minister's statement that saving bats is the reason for the cancellation, the NDP had a conservation biologist on the phone who says science does not support those claims.
Bats can be an issue at some wind farms. They absolutely can be. And some companies are not proactive and they're not doing the right thing, but this company did. And it's very unfortunate that this company and this site is being penalized for doing the right thing. Some of the comments that the minister made in his letter were that there were areas of significant habitat that were ignored. Well, in fact, those areas were treated as significant by the company, even though there were no bats there.
The Ford government has been taking a lot of criticism for its stance on energy and climate change. This month's scathing Auditor General's report found the PC's plan was not based on sound evidence. Adding to critics' claims the government is not taking the environment seriously, the Energy Minister quoted a climate denial website to justify cancelling wind turbines and waited days before acknowledging climate change was man-made.
I believe in climate change, and I believe it's as a consequence of human activity. Thank you for this.
But why wouldn't you just say, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, Minister? Come on, why are you leaving?
It relates back entirely to a premier who doesn't think we need to act on the climate crisis, hates renewable energy, and is engaged in a war on the environment.
Now, I asked the Ministry of Environment what the actual cost of the cancellation of the Nation Rise wind farm is, and if he can justify or verify his claim that bats were being endangered. This is the response I got back. As the matter is now under judicial consideration, we will not comment further. This is a story that we will be seeing more of in the new year.